Wake up, wake up.
I got the champagne. We're gonna need it.
Yeah, it's about that time.
Your favorite street plugs are here to deliver.
Good morning, good morning. It's your girl Bia
And your girl Key.
with another episode of Champagne Mornings. You guys, we got some new microphones on here. It's real sensitive today, so we just trying to test these out. If y'all one of the ones that always message us while we're doing our show, feel free to give us some feedback on these.
Seriously.
But thank you for tuning in to another episode of Champagne Mornings, where we give you a whole lot real early in the morning.
And you might need some champagne.
And we're going to start this off with something that we do every single day. It's too early for this.
So, I know you guys have had to hear about the R&B beef thing of who's the king of R&B going around right now, right?
I actually haven't.
I don't know, were you doing stuff yesterday or something? Like, it's
Painting
all over
at my
everything.
house, like literally all day. I didn't do anything but paint.
Okay. Well, while you were painting, the rest of us were living in the real world. And there's this beef going around about, not really a beef, but they're going back and forth and shit about who's the king of R&B.
Uh-huh.
And wouldn't it be it's too early for this if Jaquez, or however the fuck you say his name, wasn't thrown into the mix?
Besides being thrown into the mix, was there even like a consensus as to who was the highest? Like who got the most?
Nope, and they're
votes
arguing, and then
okay.
Tyrese tapped in, and he's emotional and ranted. And
Tyrese is fire. I love Tyrese.
Right. No, as an artist, he's everything. Like, he might be that one, but as an emotional human being, he's just really emotional. But when he tapped in, how do you say that boy's name? Is it Jocks or Jaquez or?
I always called him Jaquez.
Okay. Anyways, when he was mentioned, Tyrese posted a video of him singing. It was like, "How Sway, how?" And
Facts,
went
though.
on a long rant. But it's facts though. Like,
I
can't even really sing.
I came across a video somebody shared yesterday, I want to say, of him singing a Stevie Wonder song, and I was upset that they shared it. I'm like, I can sing this better than that.
He can't really sing. He just like,
Yeah,
he hits that a million times.
but he has
And
a good presence,
and he has a good play, and he makes good songs.
and obviously he hustles.
Yes. Facts. And he makes good songs. Like Trippin', his version of Trippin', I actually liked it until they pulled it. And I was like, damn, I can't roll with my gun on safety.
That's crazy. I think if I had to, well, you already know, but my favorites, obviously.
Yeah.
Trey Songz then stepped back up to the top with his albums 11
almost
and
got
28.
dropped.
My God.
I think it's funny you've been in love with this man for years and you didn't know his birthday.
No, I never looked up his birthday, and I kind of don't like him anymore just because I found out that he's a Sagittarius, and Sagittarius in my life, I'm surrounded by motherfucking Sagittarius. I don't know why. And Capricorns, can't stand
Capricorns
none
are
of
fucking
y'all.
dope. I'm gonna need you
Hell
to stop
nah.
hating with your bipolar Gemini.
Hell nah. Geminis are all the way fire
You guys are fucking bipolar. Capricorns don't want to do nothing but get to the money.
and argue and be stubborn.
We're hella stubborn. I'm not even, there's nothing I can
And I don't
do
even
with
like
that.
arguing. I think that might be the biggest problem.
I'm hella stubborn.
I don't like to argue, and you will force me into argument, and I will be hella mad. Like,
No.
just stop. Let's stop talking about this.
I do that
Stop
to you
arguing
sometimes
with
though. Like,
me.
you do that to me. Like, I can't remember what you're talking about. And I was like, Bia, you brought me coffee. I don't want to argue with you, man. Just stop.
just like, we're not arguing this morning. But Trey Songz, yeah, he came back with his albums 11 and 28. Both of them are fire. I was really upset after Tremaine because, and the worst part about that is like, that's your self-titled album. There's no changing that. And that
And you
was
failed
your
on
worst
it.
album. Yeah, for sure. That's
Maybe
pretty
he was
crazy.
going through some things. You should have called him.
He was trying to be real commercial, I guess. One of my listeners that messages me, like I said that They don't like me either. They're a Sagittarius. You know what? It's cool.
Listen.
It's cool, my guy. It is cool. I understand.
just don't like Scorpios and Pisces. That's it.
And the worst part about it is me and Scorpios actually get along.
Both my best friends are Scorpios. What I'm saying, I don't like them. Like literally both of them.
That's hella funny. All right. So what we're going to do is go ahead and get into a song for you guys, and then we'll get back into the rest of the show. The song that I'm going to play for you is Take Me Back by Xavier Lawrence. That was just the song.
You are now tuned in to an Xavier Lawrence music exclusive. Yiddy. Look, let me take you back. Ever since a youngin', I've been out here thuggin', hustling and scrambling. 92, my mama had me, then put a bro in the oven. I was running around singing Prince, and I never really thought this music biz would make me rich, but I make these hits now. Let me take you back to when I was really doing nothing but hoping and wishing. Had major talent, had all the women, no ambition, just to gift the gab with hella swag. Let me take you back to the beginning, yeah. And when I say back, I mean like 4 flats. You know how to say and go. Shout out to everybody on the east side, from Forest Road way to the Dub. It's all love, baby. Columbia, Georgia to Tacoma, grinding hard till I make it. Haters hating, I know that's why I blow this hydro each and everywhere that I go. You think I'm blind cause my eyes low, I promise ya I see everything and everybody moving around me. Moment of silence for the ones we lost in these streets to violence. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me take you back. Ever since so young and I've been out here thugging, hustling and scrambling. 92, my mama had me, then put a bro in the oven. I was, oh, yeah. Let me take you back. Ever since so young and I've been out here thugging. Verse 2. Really thought this music would make me rich. Let me take you back. Ever since a youngin', I've been out here tussling. I remember fist fights after school, but now these youngins bustin'. What's going on? The young homie just said he saw the judge and he gave him 240 months and it was all for nothing. Damn, 20 years, he ain't even seen life. 20 years seemed like your whole life. 20 years old, I was slinging dough. That's a secret that my family didn't know. Shit, fuck it though. That's a price to pay when you're getting on. Everybody replaying and singing along. But fake niggas gonna be fake niggas. Only real bitches gonna get paper with you. All these niggas trying to do is cross you over. Trust me, I've been there and dealt with that. I'm from AZ4 when niggas ain't playing no games. Flex, you might get busted. And trust that, I stayed in my own lane, created my own way. Plugged in with real niggas across the map. I stayed down, waiting till my album's out. Oh, yeah. Let me take you back. It's been a long time coming. I spent a lot of years in this shit, you feel me? Scrambling 92, my mama had me, then put a bro in the oven. Oh, yeah. Let me take you back. I want you to feel every word that I speak, cause everything that I speak is true. I never really thought this music would make me rich.
All right, again, that was Take Me Back by Xavier Lawrence. And we get into a little bit of entertainment news. When I heard this, let me tell you guys, I was like in awe. So Young Miami of City Girls said she doesn't drink water.
First off, let's acknowledge, like, I'm ratchet, but they take it to 10. Like, remember Pink Dollars from back in the day?
Yeah.
They're like a mix of Pink Dollars and Trina in one.
Everybody's been going crazy over City Girls,
and I like their music. They're like a mixture of Pink Dollars and Trina.
But can we acknowledge the fact that she doesn't drink water? Like, how do you not drink water?
First off, I drink so much water, I have preferences. Like, I can tell you if your tap water nasty. I don't drink Dasani. Like, I don't drink my own
Even
job's
if you
water.
don't like water, you need to drink water. Like, there's a problem. Immediately when I heard that, I said, oh my gosh, why would dudes want to have sex with her anymore?
Because dudes are nasty. They don't drink water half the time. Their diet consists of Black and Milds, weed, and McDonald's 4 for $4.
No, yo dudes.
Nah.
No, that was, to me, that was a problem. I immediately thought, like, the health of your vagina, my nigga.
Relies strictly on water, bruh.
You need
Like, you guys
water.
think pineapples and all that shit make shit happen. No, nigga, drink some water.
And there's, like, real health benefits to water. So after that, I immediately was like, okay, well, that's an easy segment right there. What are some health benefits of water?
Your vagina won't stink.
You'll get wetter for sure, and your mouth will be wetter. I don't know how to say this properly.
Yeah, but
Oh no, the proper way to say this actually is it helps with saliva and mucus.
Oh, is that the proper way you Google
But
it?
it helps you. It helps you
It helps
produce.
you throw that neck.
It helps you produce more saliva. I'm just saying. Don't nobody.
Throw that neck.
Don't nobody want you having a problem getting your mouth wet. I just.
Maybe that's why we create psychos. We love water.
Niggas just be crazy.
Yeah, niggas be
It delivers
crazy.
oxygen through the body, kills diseases, is my subnote on there, because if you don't know, like, a lot of reasons why some diseases can't be passed is they'll say it's oxygen. If it hit the air, then it cannot be
passed.
Right. So if water delivers oxygen throughout your body, that means if you're not drinking water at all, you're probably a lot more susceptible to a lot more diseases and illnesses.
So basically, she's hella gross. Like, don't stand in my room and breathe my air. Gross.
I'm pretty sure as long as it passes through the air before it gets to you, you're fine.
Because I drink water.
Oxygen kills it. Oh man, skin health. Obviously, they say, like, you start drinking water, your skin looks better. Everybody knows
Immediately
that.
type shit.
Everybody knows that.
I think
Cushions
it's
your.
funny. Pause. Side
Yeah.
note. In her video, did you actually watch the video or did you just read it?
No, I just read about it.
Okay, so in her actual video, we're gonna go through the video first, okay? She says, with a face full of makeup on that's clearly hiding shit, right? My skin popping. Nah, bitch, your foundation popping.
Right.
Like, there's no way your skin popping if you don't drink water. But then she goes in her fridge and was like, there ain't no water in here. She's like, well, there's some water, but that ain't mine. I don't drink it. I drink soda. I drink juice. I drink pineapple. I started dying, bitch. I drink pineapple.
Drink pineapple. Okay. Because you already said juice.
Right.
So we can't even just
And
throw.
soda.
Oh, she meant pineapple juice. Like,
Or
you
soda.
just drink pineapple.
She just drink pineapple, bruh.
Got you.
I'm with it.
Her digestive system probably just doesn't work properly.
That means she
Period.
shits for like 4 hours to get like the littlest one. That sucks.
Her pee's probably Pikachu yellow. That's a problem. I don't think she knows.
Said Pikachu,
I don't know. Maybe she'll listen to this and
Ooh,
understand
you know
that she
what?
just
It
drinks
probably
some
is
water.
strong and stinks. Because I know, like, when I go around a kid that's not drinking enough water, you can smell when they come out the bathroom because it's like strong, and I'm like, go drink some fucking water.
My kids know if your pee looks like that, yellow like that, you need to be drinking some more water.
Well, I don't
You're
have
not
kids,
drinking
but
enough
other
water.
people's kids, like, if I go in the bathroom and I can smell that your kid peed, they need to drink some water.
Facts. It makes asthma and allergies worse. It transports minerals and nutrients. So on top of transporting oxygen that you need, transports minerals and nutrients, prevents kidney damage. We
And
need the
if she's out
kidneys.
there turning up, she needs water, bruh. Flush out your system with all that liquor you're
Yo,
taking
it
down.
reduces the chance of a hangover. Now, when I know that I'm about to be drinking a lot,
I drink a lot of water that day.
I might
ate a
even
fat
chase
meal.
my alcohol with water instead of a soda.
I
Like,
have done that before. Like, I've sat there,
do that a lot.
especially in after hours. I've sat there and like not allowed myself to take one of the drinks somebody offered me. I just pass it to the left, because the nigga needs to take down some water or I might die.
Facts. I feel like
And she smokes weed, and smoking weed dries out your body. She's really dry. Like, her sex has to be trash. She smokes weed, she drinks, and she has no water in her body. There's no way she gets wet, right?
I don't know.
There's no way she does.
I mean, like, obviously the way what we know about the benefits of health and benefits of water, it doesn't seem like she would, but you know, it's not like I fucked her or know somebody who has, so I guess I really can't say, but it
Hey,
doesn't
somebody
sound
want to
like
take
it.
one for the team and go smash her for a science project.
Report back to Champagne Mornings. We won't say your name, I promise.
We promise, but those are questions that need answers, because I know, like, you smoke weed, you get cotton mouth and shit, you know?
Yeah.
You drink, but if you drink enough water, you're good. If she don't drink water, she stays smoking. And she got a stink.
There's so many things that can be wrong with you not drinking water. Like, I feel like this conversation
She's too
can
old
go
for us to be
on and
having
on.
this
How old is
conversation. She's a grown ass woman. I don't know how old she is, but she's old enough to drink pineapples and shit. Like,
to drink pineapples and shit.
like, I don't care. I'm gonna Google it. What's her name? Young Miami?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Young Miami of City Girls. But yeah, so people, please don't be like her. Please drink water. When I was reading through this, also something that had popped up on my internet was like a 30-day water challenge and the benefits of that. And at first, you know me, I like to do these little challenges and health benefits for my life and all of that. But I was really thinking like, okay, 30 days water only. And then as I take a sip of this coffee right here, I thought about mornings without coffee or, champagne mornings with no champagne.
First off, I was told by a dude at my job, right? I'm a security. He's like a health net, do telebuff and everything, He was like, if you go 45 days without drinking liquor, your liver will reset itself to 100, right? I've still been trying to figure out what continuous 45 days we can take without drinking liquor and just drinking water. And I haven't figured it out yet because our life doesn't allow that shit, right?
I really thought about like when I can do this 30-day challenge, right? And I'm like, okay, right now, well, no, whatchamacallit's coming up, huh?
My birthday, all the holidays, birthday season, all of that shit.
All of it. Yeah, there's a lot of birthdays. I was thinking about New Year's too. Like, New Year's is just something you drink on.
For facts.
And I got New Year's Day off this year.
I got whatever day I want off this year, okay?
Goals. So one of our listeners, we just got another message about the whole water thing saying, nah, her pee smells like just straight stank. Straight acid is what it said.
Straight acid.
Her pee
It has
smells
to
like
burn
straight
to pee at that
acid.
point, right?
I've never been that far, so I would not know
I
if that
drink
would
water
make it
too
burn or
much.
not.
Like, I can't go.
I don't think it would make it burn though, Kiana.
It's acid at that point. You don't even got no water. Shit. Like, you gotta die slow, Ma. I'm sorry. Please go to your nearest doctor, your OB, and all of that. Get your body checked from head to toe because you're not killing any bacteria, bruh. You got all that shit living in you. But then for people that don't know, we're kind of hippies and naturalists and shit when it comes to our health.
Yes, I definitely do everything natural. I try to avoid medicines as much as I can and take vitamins and minerals. Definitely don't force my kids to get flu shots every year.
I haven't gotten a flu shot in years.
Yeah, and they don't like shots anyway. I'm not going to subject to them to that torture, basically, for no reason. Like, no, it's not. I'm not doing it.
But yeah, we're super naturalists. But sidetrack, because I seen this conversation we were talking about being naturalists on Facebook, and this girl was like, her comment was, don't let your syphilis get to the point where it's no longer curable. Which is a whole nother problem. Why bitches got syphilis? Oh no.
Wow.
But anyways, that does not mean don't go get checked for shit. Like, if something's wrong, nigga, address that. Like,
this is for things that you know is wrong. If something out of the normal is happening with your body, you have to go get it checked out so that you even know what to address.
right. You need to be. We're just saying, like, take care of yourself beforehand and avoid going to the doctor. Not don't go to the doctor because something's wrong.
I go to the doctor, but if
If
there's a problem, I try to find a natural way to handle my problem instead of just taking medications. And you'd be surprised how
many
much
natural ways
drinking, and
drinking
drinking
water.
water happens to be one of the things that, like,
is in every time you start. No matter what you do, there's something that says
it's
drink
going to say
water.
drink a lot of water. It's going to tell you to cut back on a lot of other horrible things you put into your body as well. But
Hence why you're talking to two pescatarians.
Facts. Did you know that Jay-Z back in 2006 built a pipeline in Africa?
No, I didn't, but that goes back to the stuff that they can do in Africa, but Flint still ain't got no good water.
This would have been before the Flint crisis, because the Flint crisis, I think, became a known issue back in 2008. Double check that date.
I thought you just said his thing was in 2009.
2006.
Oh, I should listen more.
And I didn't know that either. That kind of came up onto me, and then I'm like, okay, well, a whole episode about water. Obviously, it was meant to be, because I never knew that. He had a whole MTV special. Actually, it was called Jay-Z Water for Life. And immediately when I read this, when I started reading about it, and I looked it up, because when you see something on the internet, I usually go look it up on a couple different sites to see how valid it is. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But in one of the articles that I was reading, it was saying how he had found out that hundreds of people die a day from diseases that are all directly related to basically water contamination. Like, they're dying from diseases that could have been prevented had they've had proper water. And he wanted to help out with that. He was in, one of his Jay-Z moods, I should say, because he does a lot of helping out for different communities, even in the U.S.
He does a lot.
So he decided that he wanted to help that, and what he did when he decided was he took his idea to MTV and let them know what he wanted to do, and got them to basically fund his trip to Angola and South Africa. They did the special or whatever, and then he built the pipelines. And immediately that made me think of, I want to say it was Robert Kiyosaki's book where he talks about it, but I could be wrong because I've read so many books on, wealth and stuff. But basically it was saying that using other people's money.
I was thinking that the moment you said
understanding wealth.
MTV, I was like, that was smart, because that saves him money while still helping them use other people's money to do what you want.
Right. And one of the segments that we always have on this show is understanding wealth, and that is one of the key points of understanding wealth, is knowing how money is used and using somebody else's money, because MTV, they now benefit from this. They got Jay-Z, who's a mogul, and they have this show that people are going to watch. They're going to get streams. They're going to get money, being able to advertise through it and all of this stuff. He gets his trip funded. He gets this special, and they get their water. Everybody wins, and he didn't have to. Well, I'm assuming he had to use some of his own money for the pipeline itself, but at least half of his expenses were covered once he decided to go through MTV for this, and then none of the articles talked about numbers, but this is just in general of understanding wealth. This is something that you need to know, is being able to use other people's money. Getting a loan is not using other people's money. That's having that money fronted to you, in that you're now repaying at an interest rate or with an interest rate. So you're going to end up paying more. You're using your money. Prior to this, where he went, they were walking 7 miles a day to fetch water.
That reminds me, there was this thing on the internet I was watching on Facebook, scrolling, and this dude built a straw. It's a straw that filters the water, so you can stick it into the lake and drink directly from it.
I've seen that.
And the thing about it that caught me is that what am I trying to say? Basically, they're using the funds that he makes from that to build bigger ones for Africa, for like communities in Africa that can't get to the water, so they can just take the dirty tap water, filter it through, and they're drinking it.
That's dope.
Like straight there. And it's like, well, yeah, they're making money off of it. Clearly, they're not going to do it without making money, but then they're also taking some of those proceeds and putting it back in.
Right.
And helping.
When I seen that, and I want to say that that idea maybe was originally put online a couple years ago, because I remember seeing it, and it made me think about, like, well, how much contamination can you actually take out of water? Like, how much is it? Are they still going to be, is it still a high risk of the contaminants that are in that water from using this? Like, how much of it really does, And then I did some research about that and reverse osmosis. And reverse osmosis is water purification that basically makes your water more drinkable that couldn't have previously been able to drink, such as when you go on a cruise ship. They're not connected to, obviously, they're not connected to anything that's draining water or sending water to them. They have these big, huge, I don't know, tanks, so to call it, you know what I mean? But they're able to actually take water out of the sea and ocean that they're in and filter it through this. And that's why you can have the unlimited water that you have still on a cruise ship.
I never thought about that until you just mentioned it.
And then I was like, okay, well, I wonder how, because I, as a kid, I actually used to wonder that too, because I'm like, okay, so they always say that we have these problems. There has to be a way to take the salt out the water. I was like, how come we can't figure out how to take the salt out the water? When I was talking to it with my mom as a kid, like I remember actually having that conversation because she was telling me how you can't drink the salt water. Even though you use salt water to like clean your eyes and stuff like that. That's how we got onto the conversation, because that's a way to flush. If you guys didn't know, especially if you have really bad allergies, it does not burn your eye at all. You could take some table salt water, flush your eye in it. I usually use a shot glass because it's about the perfect size for to stick your eye in.
Open it up.
Open up your eye, look around. And it'll actually clean out a lot of the contaminants in your eye that's causing your allergies to flare up.
I do it with, because my contacts, you know, I wear contacts, stuff gets under the contact. It's really good for that too, because like I'll go through a period where there'll just be a floaty in my eye going back and forth. Pop that contact out, drop it in some cleaning solution and rinse out my eye. Good as new.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's what I found out. And then after I found that out, I started noticing when I went to go buy water that when you look on it, it'll say like spring water, it'll say purified through reverse osmosis, it'll say distilled water, and it's actually listed on a lot of the waters you drink. So when you guys go drink water in the future, just look and see how was it purified.
Please drink water in the future.
Oh God. Oh God. It's like that. It can happen that quick that you just forget that the reason why this episode ended up being about water is because Young Miami doesn't drink water. How? How?
Do any of you guys not drink water? Like,
Please let us know. Feel free to message us.
We won't talk too bad about you. Like, we won't say your name publicly at all, you know? But I really want to know, do any of you guys not drink water, and why?
We got Auntie Yo tapped in. She said, drink the damn water so when you get my age, you'll look like me. Hey, Auntie.
Hey, Auntie.
Listen.
Hey, my auntie does look popping.
She do. She
don't even like being called auntie. She's probably pissed we're over here.
She might be mad that I just called her auntie on air.
On the air.
She'd be like, I ain't that old. But the point is, she understands the importance of drinking water. And she be on her fitness stuff.
You know what we didn't mention? You gotta be mad ashy too. Like, you gotta use a lot of lotion.
Well, we did mention your skin. Like, your skin is definitely not. And then on top of that, I just have a feeling like if she doesn't drink water, she probably doesn't use natural oils on her skin.
Oh, so she uses lotion.
She probably uses like real lotion on her.
So
like
I mean, because that stuff dries out your skin just as much as it
over time.
Yeah,
for sure.
Like it keeps the ash away, but it's bad for your skin for the most part.
And your skin is actually pretty porous. A lot of things get into your body through your skin.
A lot. But look at it. You got a whole bunch of little dots and holes and shit.
I don't think I really realized until I started getting into all the health stuff that I'm into now. Like, I don't think I really like it made me not want to use it. You know me. I'd be like, I don't want to use this. People get tired of me sometimes. And I'd be like, listen, I never told you had to do what I'm doing. I'm just saying.
And that's
I don't want
that.
Into,
but I get into that a lot. Like, they be like, you don't eat meat. Nah, bro, I don't eat meat. I ain't say nothing to you about your meat choices.
I've literally had people tell me, like, I can't go out to eat with you. And I'd be like, what does what I have to eat have to do with you going to dinner with me?
Because you look on Facebook and there be memes like of the vegetarian that tries to talk down on you, and we won't even mention it. Like, we just exist until you offer us some meat and we be like, nah, bro, we good. And then they be in their feelings like we done called their mama a hoe or something.
Right.
Auntie, you're mad. We ain't.
She said auntie's okay. She said auntie's okay. She's just leaving the airport. She was, first off, I'm trying to find out, was she in town and not tell us? Or is she back in Cali? You better be telling me that you guys went on a destination date. Hey, a destination date is on my bucket list.
Facts. Destination
So
date.
I need to make that happen. If you
Vacations.
don't know what a destination date is, I made it up, so you might not. It's kind of like a destination wedding,
We go on
where
a
you
date.
go somewhere to have it. So my destination date means that I need to go on a date to somewhere else in another city,
Another
hotel,
city,
everything.
state, whatever.
Right, but it can't be somewhere we can't go together. Basically, like I need to be able to meet you there.
Facts.
That's the destination date. If we left together, we just happened to go on a trip together. It's not the same thing. We need to be in two different places and meet
In the middle.
somewhere. Like
In the
let's
middle
go meet in Miami or something.
Hey, I'm down for a destination. No, I don't want a destination date to Miami because I want to get real ratchet when I go to Miami.
Oh my god. I can't judge though. I'm not going to judge you because vacation's vacation. You know, we'll just go ahead and add those to the zipped files.
Right. Keep those phones away.
Add those to the zipped files.
Matter of fact, tap in if you guys want to plan a Miami vacation with us. Not a vacation date.
Oh no, she said her little boo thing was just visiting there, so she was leaving the airport from dropping him off. Okay.
Okay, Auntie, you safe now.
Okay, Auntie, because I was about to say that's
It was going to be
that's
some
real
problems.
disrespect. Real
Because if we
disrespect.
did that, we'd have to go into hiding.
Speaking of, we'll be in Cali this
Friday,
weekend,
bruh. I'm
14th through the
so
17th.
Ready? I've been acting bougie at work. Like, I don't need this job. I'm going to Cali Friday. Don't know what has to do with the other, but I've been acting real bougie.
Right. So we're going to go ahead and get into a song, then we'll be right back with you guys, give y'all a little break real quick. I'm going to go ahead and play one of my favorite songs on my playlist right now, Victory by Clem Rashad. Can I talk? Or?
No.
I'ma be gone for a second. I'll be back when I choose to. I'ma be back when niggas rap like they used to. No, I'ma be back when rap sell like YouTube. Niggas only rap to get a view on their YouTube. But you too can make a difference if you choose to. You too can have that man chime what you choose to. It's voodoo controlled by the screen that you glued to. Niggas sold his soul, all he got was a new coupe. Sheesh. All he got was a new coupe. Niggas take your life, want your girl and your food too. Push through, thought that we would stop, but we pursued. More money, more problems, big kept it so true. Damn, the devil in my head like shampoo, telling me the shit that I can't do. But God made me stronger than bamboo. I never had to worry about playing two. I knew this shit was meant for me. Knew that one day we was making history. These new rappers goofy, Walt Disney. I'm smoking like a chimney. Look at what this industry has did to me. I just pay them back with a victory. They hate to see you win. They love it when you lose. So I know it hurt their feelings when they see me on the news. Put the ice up on my body. They let me feeling bruised. They judge me like a jury, never walked up in my shoes. Chip up on my shoulder, ego feeling huge. Could've made it to the league. I make so many moves, pay so many dues. I shouldn't have to pay taxes. Bed up on the floor, no frame up in the mattress. These millions take practice, no time for these ratchets. Cause my girl back home looking pretty as an actress. Walked up in the booth, I came out with a classic. You niggas really ain't fucking with me on this rap shit. Had to hurt they feelings. Heard you was the sickest, well, I'm the penicillin. The realest in the building, motivation to the children. Showing we can make it when you make it on your own and nobody else can take it. Neighborhood favorite, feeling like a mogul. Who would ever thought I'm getting money off these vocals? I'm shining like I'm supposed to. My baby hit the mall, I tell her, tell me what you want, like Mace did total. And that's your born stunner. My future brighter than the summer. It's looking brighter than the summer. They was trying to bring me under. That's when I met Street Runner. And the story begins. That's where the story begins. Hey, that's where the story begins. Yeah. That's where the story begins.
All right, again, that was Victory by Clem Rashad. Shout out to Clem Rashad. He got a hit single on Meek Mill's album right now.
He's lit. First off, let's acknowledge Clem Rashad and his Clem dolls.
Oh yeah. So if you guys don't know, Clem Rashad, he's from Tacoma. He's a Grammy nominated songwriter. We've said that before on our show. He has Sky Creative downtown Seattle, and his office is in there. And he has promotional money with his face on it, Clem Rashad money. And I don't know why it was so funny when we seen this money, but we got the
He had it
stripper
with a money gun.
I was about to
too.
say the stripper money gun.
The
So you can
gold stripper money gun. Like now I gotta go
Facts.
get my money gun bedazzled because it can't be gold no more.
I was like, that is too funny. So we was on the review playing and shit with his Clem dollars.
I know he came in like, why the fuck is my money everywhere? Because we were having hella fun with his money gun and his Clem dollars.
Facts. It was probably like, this is not where I left my money. It's not even in a perfect stack anymore. It's in one of those piles. Not even.
Looked
not
like
even
it was at a
straight.
strip club or something.
That's hella funny. So our show's gonna be almost over today. Last thing I wanted to touch on that I seen was a news article that just came out this week. Watch your children, people.
Yes.
This Fayetteville woman was arrested for fondling a little boy, a 10-year-old little boy. She's a grown
That's
woman.
fucking disgusting. Like
Yeah.
people that mess with kids, girls, boys, I don't care if you're a man or a woman, you don't deserve life.
Yeah, her name was Sharonica Sharia. And she's in jail. They only set her bail to $10,000. I think that is a big only set the bail to $10,000, and it just goes to show, like, time and time again, we take so much more. Somebody selling drugs, but somebody who's doing something unwanted is not getting as much of a consequence. Somebody selling drugs is selling it to somebody who's buying it, which means it was consensual on both sides.
Right.
But then you got people getting raped and molested, and people are getting off with basically slap on the hands.
That shit it's not okay. You guys are all the way ruining kids' lives, molesting them. Because they live with that shit for the rest of their lives. It affects how they react to other people, how they react when they have kids. Like,
Right.
you guys are ruining, they can't even live just happily and carefree ever.
And the thing about it is people don't see it as such a big thing when it's the males. So I had this conversation before with friends of mine, because most males lose their virginity at really young ages. And
To
it's
older people.
to older girls. And it's always older girls who's preyed on these little boys.
Like they're
gave them their
babysitters.
first, and
they think it's a cool story, and it's like, no, bro, you got raped.
And I've literally said that to dudes before, and they're like, no, I didn't see it like that. Like, okay, so you just told me you lost your virginity at 12,
To your
16-year-old,
babysitter.
16-year-old, 17-year-old, and they just think like they're the man. Like, yeah, my first. And then I'm just like,
Reverse
that's
it.
great. If that was reverse that. If that was your daughter or your sister, and she was 12 years old, and she said that she just slept with a 16-year-old,
You'd be ready to break his fucking neck.
Exactly. And I'm like, but like, even it's so conditioned that it's not a problem for males that they don't see it a problem for themselves.
And we be sitting here looking disgusted as fuck. First off, what is wrong with you women that this is a normal thing? Like, almost every dude I've talked to has lost their virginity to someone way older than why they were
Any
mad
dude I've
young.
ever asked that, and I've asked a lot of my friends this, because when I had that conversation, I just literally started calling my friends and asking them, like, random, you know me, random question. We're in a conversation right now. What age did you lose your virginity? And how old was the
she?
person? And I didn't have one person, one male, who lost their virginity to a girl that was even around their age within a year.
No, it's always mad older. And they have a story and they smile when they tell the story and they be so happy about this story. When all in all, you've been raped, baby. I'm sorry to bust your bubble and ruin the sheltered life you think you live, but you're raped.
And they're just conditioned to
That's
be
why
okay
dudes
with
ain't
it.
shit. They just used to being raped because that's the norm. That's fucked up.
She just took it to a whole new level, but at the same time, she ain't wrong. She's definitely
That's
not
fucked
wrong.
up.
Anyways, we're going to get out of here. I'm just let you guys know again, watch your children, drink some water, and most importantly, use other people's money to fund your life.
Like Clem Dollars to have fun. Don't forget, we will be in Cali Friday. If you want to tap in with us.
From the 14th through the 17th, we'll be on UNG Radio on Saturday. We got a couple things lined up. I'll make sure to post it on social media, but we will be out there. We will be active.
Make sure you follow our social media.
Tonight, the review on Street Plugs page on Facebook. If you go on there, tap into the review. Tonight, it's 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So for any listeners who are not on the West Coast, it is a little bit later, but lay in bed and tune in, because most of the time y'all probably just up smoking anyway.
Excited that y'all badass kids asleep.
Right, it's a music and marijuana review, and it goes. So make sure you guys tap into that. Next week they'll be in Yakima at. I
kind of want to go. I think I'm gonna go. Fuck it, I'm gonna go.
I'm not making that trip with her, you guys.
It's okay. I'll take you with
one
one of them.
that trip with her.
I'll Snapchat you the whole time and tease you. I'm lit. You're not. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, that's a drive that I don't want to take, and that brings other things with it. What else do we got going on?
Our all black party still coming up. It
January
still has
20th.
not figured out my outfit.
I decided to change my outfit too, so I don't actually know what I'm wearing anymore.
You own the dress, Shirleycia. It is in your room. What do you mean you're changing your outfit?
I decided I wanted to change my outfit. You know how this
This
goes.
is life with Shirleycia. This is, if you didn't know before, now you know. This is legit life with Shirleycia. I know it's 3 days before the event, and my outfit's dressed and pressed, and my shoes are with it.
Well,
but,
luckily, this is more than 3 days. It's a whole month before the event. The event's on January 20th. Tickets went on sale Friday, so make sure you guys start copping tickets now. The price is only going to go up the closer we get to the event. And you already know, if you were there last year, that it's going to be lit. If you weren't there last year,
there's a video. There's a whole video of how turned we were in that bitch.
Yeah, it went down. I'm going to have to go find that video and get it reposted a couple times. Make sure you guys tap into the All Black Party. Is that it?
The Capricorn Bash, Lady Luck, the 28th. Come turn up with me, because I'm a Capricorn. My birthday's actually the 29th, so come bring my birthday with me. I'm going to be drunk. I'm going to be turned.
Make sure you guys buy her some drinks.
Hell yeah.
We'll make sure she's not driving. She acts like a princess anyway.
I don't
she drive anywhere, but
that was cute. I know. If you know me, I don't drive. Like, literally, my friends get in my car. They'd be like, let me get a ride. I'd be like, of course you can have a ride.
And she'd be in the passenger seat before you even walk out the door.
Big
That's
facts.
just how it is.
Big facts.
All right. Well, thank you guys for tapping into another episode of Champagne Mornings. We'll see you guys again on Wednesday, bright and early, 6:30 a.m.
Book review day. You guys don't know how excited I am for this fucking book review, because Shirleycia won't let me discuss this book, and this book needs to fucking be discussed.
We can't talk about the books ahead of time. If you guys haven't tapped into one of our book reviews, we read these books, but a lot of times we want to have conversation. We'll literally have to stop each other. Like, we can't talk about this until we talking about it live on the air. So you guys get that genuine conversation of our review of a book, and that's it. So this week we're doing Seeing Unburied Sing by Jasmine Ward, I believe her name is. I don't have the book in front of me, but I believe her name was Jasmine Ward. And make sure you guys tap in. And make sure you guys tap in with us every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6:30 a.m.